Yes, welcome to today's episode. We're going to learn on how we position our chuck on this side, how we can also position part origin and our stock. So we're using SolidCAM 2022 version. Ensure that for you to activate it, come on this setting from here, add-ins, then activate the SolidCAM. Mine is already activated. Okay. The next step is now go to check. First of all, check your diameter. Maybe let me check my diameter, maximum diameter, so that I can know which stroke am I going to use. Maximum diameter is say 50. Maximum length from this face up to this face is 80. Okay, so that's okay. Let's go to tools. I know my parameters, the internal. Okay, then from there you can pick your machine. I'm using Okma. Then now the part origin here is now click on coordinate system, the coordinate system, then select the face here, click select the face, change here to center of the revolving face, center of the revolution face or revolving face, then pick on this face, it will position your coordinate system. That is the part origin X and Z. Because you're using turning, I'm using X and Z, that is the G18 plane. Then you tick here. Okay, next, that is the part origin we have set. Next is you click OK, so that you allow it to do passing. Allow it to do passing. Computer will be very fast. Sorry for mine. I think I'm using a Core i7, so that's why it's taking too long. Okay, so it has done what you call passing, scanning, and then generating a profile where the part will be the part will be machined. So this is the target. So target already has accepted the part origin here. Let's see Z0. So here is where I'll be clamping my stock. And then on this side is the part origin, so I'll be cutting going this direction. Next, let's go to the stock, so that you can also define our stock. So let's change to absolute. Then here, because I have 2 millimeter for facing off, then the length is 100 here, diameter is 3.5 for the stock. Remember we checked our diameter that was 50, so here is okay. If you have internal diameter, you have a hollow stock, you can also put here the diameter. But because mine is solid, it's okay. Click tick. So it will create a stock. A stock is a part which has not been machined, or we call it stock or blank. If it is stock or blank, so the part which has not been machined is the stock. So that is what I have now set as my stock. And then next is when we want to position our chuck. Where will the chuck be in our machine if you're using a 3-jaw chuck? So I want to position my chuck. So next is to position our chuck. How are we going to position our chuck? So be keen on SolidCAM 2022, because it will affect when we are programming. If you have not positioned this one, each time the tool will be saying knocking, or crashing. So come on this setup, click on this, right click on setup, then go to edit. From edit, click on the second table position. The mark position is 1. Then from here on Z, click on Z, pick Z position, then click on this point. I want to put minus 98 or even 95. Okay, 95. Okay, then you click OK. Here it has placed our I can also view from the 3D. Here you can see on this side is where I'm going to clamp my the chuck will be holding, and then this side is where it has an extra of 2 millimeter for facing. Okay, so click OK. So that is set up. First step is design a model. Second is ensure that you activate your SolidCAM. Next step is ensure that you select your part origin where the workpiece coordinate system will be for cutting. The next step is now put on the stock or define your stock. After you have defined your stock, ensure that you position your chuck. Your chuck can be from this side going this side direction, because you are cutting coming from this side. Good. So let's go to operations. We have 3 operations. I'll be doing facing, I'll be doing draft turning, I'll be doing grooving and then finishing. So click on the operations, right click on these operations, they say turning, facing. So we go to facing. What does it entail? We go to new geometry. The new geometry is where you are going to cut. So the new geometry is going to go to cut. You can expand here, click on this line, ensure the arrow points downward. So this arrow points downward, click OK. Let's go. Good. So let's go to tool. We don't have a tool, select the tool. I have not created a tool, so using external turning, double click on this tool. Remember, I'm using SolidCAM 2022. My tool is DNMG 150408, and then I put hash so that it can update. It has already updated. Here on the holder, I'm using multiple climbing point, J clearance angle, here 15, okay. The size is 20 by 20, okay. I can show you what it entails, but these codes, if you look at this, this is the tool. This is the tool. We call it the holder. This is the insert. This is the clamping point. So it has two clamping points here and also in here. So these are the clamping points we use, so it's called M. So the first M here is meaning it has two clamping points. C is the shape of the insert. This insert is the shape of C, that's 80 degree. LN clearance and relief angle. Then R is the direction of the tool, meaning it is the right tool. 12 is the size of the insert, that's the inscribed cycle of the insert. Then 4 is the length of this holder, and C denotes the so 4 is the thickness of the the insert. Then C denotes the length of the holder. Then when you come to insert, for example, if you say CNMG or DNMG, C the shape, C shape, D is the D shape or the diamond shape, then these are the meaning of these inserts. I'll show you the shapes are here. So let's go to SolidCAM and see. So also on this one they are here. So I'll be using multiple M. So MDJNR, MDJNR, MDJNR. So these are here. I can also change here so that in SolidCAM 2022 ensure that you orient your tool well. Okay, check parameters now. If okay, then you tick okay. Good. Now it has well positioned. Level, safety, I'm using 3. Technology, I'm using the offset, okay. That is the absolute. Programming Z, absolute. Programming one way, okay. Rough only, click okay. Then exit. Next is I want to put a program for, next is rough turning. So let's go to rough turning. Good. So new geometry where I'm going to cut. So I can zoom here. Let me start from this point. Ensure it goes up. The arrow goes up. You just go up, you change here like this. So it goes up. Then pick the last one. Pick the last one. It will calculate the profile. You tick. Okay. Good. So tool, I'm using the same tool for facing and the same tool for rough turning. Good. So let's go to level, safety, I'm putting the safety of 3. Technology, rough only. Here, leave point 1, that will come and do finishing. Good. Then calculate. Simple as that. Good. Let's go. Third operation. Very simple. Third operation. We go to grooving. Let me do grooving. Good. Grooving. So grooving, geometry have 2 grooves. So this blue line, it is for the turning, the previous rough turning, and because the tool cannot enter here, so I want to do groove turning. So where am I going to pick? So I pick from here, ensure, and then I pick the last one here. Then I tick. First chain, second chain, I pick here. I change direction here. I pick the last one. Then I tick. So first chain grooving, second chain grooving, and okay. From there we go to tools. Select. Then I don't have a grooving tool, so I need to create a grooving tool. External grooving tool. Double click on this grooving holder. check the grooving holder that I'm using 20 by 20. Good, 20 by 20. I'm using right. Click on this insert. Check to 3. I'm using 3. Check to 20. Check to 3.1. Check here 0.1 radius. Okay. Then ensure that you also orient the tool here. Remove here. Put 0. Parameters. Check parameters. I'm using G94, so I'm using 10. That is 10. Finish by 15. Good. So it's okay. I'm using 600. Finish by 7. That is 800. Material I'm using aluminium. So aluminium, soft aluminium is okay. Then you tick. Okay. So tool is okay. Level safety is 3. Technology. I'll be the same tool that will be doing roughing. 0.1. It's the same tool that will do finishing. So semi-finish, I'm using ISO turn groove, ISO turning. It will be doing finishing. Then you calculate. It says semi-finish parameter. Here leave it 0 because you don't want to leave the material for semi-finish. Good. Next we go to finishing now. The last operation is now turning, which will be doing finishing to remove the extra material that was left. Yes, new geometry. I want to now start from 0. Let me start from this point here. It change the direction. Change direction to go up. And then pick the last one. Like that. Good. Tick. Tick here. Okay. Next, the tool is, I'm going to pick a new tool. Yes, for finishing. Let me use external turning tool, and then here I'm going to use VNMG 160404. Then you put hash. It updates. Come to the holder, change the holder to multiple clamping point. The angle is J. Clearance angle is J. Where is J? Good. Here multiple clamping point J. Here the holder I'm using 20. I'm using 20. Okay. I can also remove this one to orient the tool well. Okay. All parameters are good. Then tick. That's how fast SolidCAM 2022 is. Level safety is 3. Technology. Now here I change to finish only, not roughing, because I'm using for finishing. Then you calculate. From there you're able to exit. I want to check all these operations, and then I do simulation. So click on these all operations. First of all, like say simulation. I want to show you two types of simulation: turning, the normal one we normally use. Yes, so it is like this. Again, you can do facing, then rough turning. Next step, I'll show you how to extend this side. Rough turning. Can increase the speed. Rough turning. Here, the tool cannot enter. It leaves the material. That's the beauty of now. Good. It has left the material. Good. I have done it. So another operation for simulation, you can use what you call SolidCAM simulator. SolidCAM simulator. I want to reduce the speed here. Also, if you align this, maybe increase the speed faster to go a little bit faster. Facing. This is another simulation for the new version in SolidCAM 2022. It has a different kind of simulator. Yes. We're able to see. So these are different type. They have put different colors. You'll see how it will appear for different colors. So that is roughing, grooving. Good. That's finishing. Grooving. finishing, good. Then the second finish, good. That is wonderful. Is it wonderful? Wondersome. So this is how programming is done in SolidCAM 2022. So what is our today's learning outcome? Learning outcome number 1 is how to set our part origin. The second learning outcome is how to create the stock. The third learning outcome is how to position our chuck. And how to position our chuck is very simple. You just come to edit, click on the second one, you click here pick, then you pick the point where it's supposed to pick. That is what we have covered. Next, you put operations, and these operations we have if you click on edit, you have tools. For example, these operations, you have tools. This tool, you need to ensure that you give the right tool so that you, when it's cutting, it's able to follow the right part, and even the orientation of the tool. Like here, there's a position where we need to change the tool. You ensure that the tool is well oriented. Yes, this tool is well oriented. It is alongside x-axis for turning, and this tool will position it well when it is cutting. You see, it is well positioned when it is cutting. Good. And next is also to include operations, and then you do simulations. The way we have done our simulations here, you can click on this one, then you say simulations. Then the last one is how to generate G code. So I want to combine all of them, so I can pick here, then say generate G code, all of them, generate all the G codes. So let it open. You see the G codes inside, how it look like. The G codes depend on the machine. So these are the G codes, what you call the G and M codes. These are the G codes. It will depend on the machine. Which machine are you going to use? Which machine is that? The G code may be different, but for ISO they are be the same. If you're using Siemens, the language may be a little bit different, unless you are combining G291 or G290 for you to ensure that you convert from one ISO to another language, so you can be able to read and cut your parameters. Thank you for your